Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live Wednesday reading. My name is Sam Petru, Psychic Medium. As you're joining, please let me know that you're there. Send me a hello, send me a like, a love heart. I love spreading all that energy. And I can see that there's quite a few of you already there. Hi, everyone. Hi, Flora, Haley, Katie, Kimberly's there as well, Linda. So lovely to see everyone. We will get started in a moment. Please don't forget to like and share this post, this live video with all your friends and family. Let them know that we're all here connecting on Facebook Live and on my YouTube channel. You can catch me on YouTube or Facebook Live, streaming live to all destinations. How's everyone's week going so far? You know, it's been quite an interesting energy to the start of the week. Sort of changing a little bit now at our midweek point, and I guess as the tradition goes, we will do a quick reading just to see what the rest of the week has for us. Hi everyone, I can see that you're all joining. Nice to see you all there. Kimberly's there. We've got Linda, Chingy, we've got Lauren and Dylan. We've got Sula, Leslie, Alicia, Steffi, everyone's joining. Lovely to see everyone joining. Yeah, we had some interesting cards to start off the week, and the energy was very much going to be a lot going on this week. You know, giving you the reminder to not be shy to ask for assistance, whether that was to a friend, family member, colleague. So the energy did start off a little bit quite busy this week, but overall, I think it has been quite positive. It has been quite a common thing to hear in a lot of readings that I've done that with the full moon influence that we've had as well earlier on in the week, there's been a bit of unrest. Some people have been finding it a little bit tricky to fall asleep. Even before and after a full moon, you might feel a little bit funny like that. Come on. I've got Sebastian. He's actually sniffing the computer because he knows that I'm talking to someone. Do you want to say hello to everyone? He's a bit grouchy at the moment. He doesn't like it when I'm not paying attention to him. And so he always comes to interrupt. Don't you, Sebastian? But we love that about you. Sebastian and I are very close. Good boy. Good boy. So everyone, Sebastian's sending much love. I can feel the love that he's giving me, and I feel that he's passing that on to everyone, and he's wandered off now. He'll probably come and visit us again a bit later as well. No, Sebastian's really beautiful. He can be very... I always describe him as a cat that has like a dog in a cat's body. Like I can play fetch with him. We run around the house together. He's really funny. He's really cute. So anyway, there was a little bit of a glimpse of Sebastian. Ollie's not here at the moment. He's in the room, but he might visit a little bit later as well. Let's see. I've got some comments happening there. So there's a few different vibes going on. That's okay. Kevin, that's a good question. We had the full moon a couple of nights ago now, but generally what happens is that the energy can sort of overlap a little bit. So you'll normally feel a full moon's energy in the lead up to it, and then also as we're coming down from it. Usually I say 2 to 3 days before and after, but usually as soon as it passes, it usually becomes quite gentle. Like the energy, you'll notice it usually straight away. It's like you can take a big sigh and a bit of a sigh of relief, rather, definitely. Lovely. So thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. So yeah, I like to always do a bit of a review of what the week's been to start off with and what our Monday, or from Monday's reading onwards. So I'll give the cards a bit of a shuffle, and we'll have a look and see what the remainder of the week has to offer. So these cards are just from Wednesday up until Sunday, and we'll just see how the energy is going. Okay, give these a good shuffle. Oh, and thanks everyone for the comments. Yeah, and you would have remembered him. I always used to share a lot of photos of Sebastian, even from when he was really little. He's turning 5 in September, so he's a big boy. Okay. And for today's reading, I'm actually using the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Okay, that's enough shuffling, I think. Wow, okay. Quite an interesting rest of the week. Now, we've actually got the card of mental conflict that actually came up first. The card of mental conflict is the way that you deal with certain situations. So the way that you rationalize and use your logic to, move forward, make decisions, and take direction. Now, the surrounding card was the card of firm foundation. And the firm foundation card actually came up upside down. I just corrected it just so it's easier for everyone to see it. When a card comes up upside down, it usually means that there's an imbalance in that particular area of life. So for the firm foundation card to come up, it usually represents that there might be a little bit of difficulty finding stability in life, especially to do with the physical. So the physical representing, money, living arrangements, finances, and career, that all of those worldly things that make us feel stable and comfortable in that way. This particular card, I know these are the modern day tarot. In traditional tarot, this is the 4 of Pentacles, for those of you that are familiar with these, with the traditional tarot as well. So there might be a little bit of uncertainty with what's happening around you at the moment, allowing you to, you might be, generally with mental conflict, it means that you're not able to make a clear decision. So it could be with the current energy. And look, to be realistic as well, that's not surprising because we keep hearing a lot in the media and in the news on what's happening around Australia and around the world. It feels like we are taking steps forward and then taking steps back. So to see these cards specifically doesn't really surprise me. I guess you would all be able to relate to it in a more personable way on what's happening to you specifically. When these cards come up, though, just be mindful that try to, I guess, figure out what is holding you back. So although it's good to think about things in a logical way, don't allow yourself to miss out on something that could be life-changing or quite positive for you due to the uncertainty and the instability that may be prevalent earlier on in that particular direction. Because sometimes as well with the universe as well, and a lot of you might have heard of me saying this previously, is that sometimes things need to break down. And I've spoken about this previously in my lives, and I've put up different articles and posts. And although what's happening at the moment is quite overwhelming and something that we all didn't really expect that we would be going through at this particular time, it's also allowed us to have a time where we're able to reflect, find out what's more important to us, focus on things that are true to our heart, our family, and our bigger purpose. So take some time to really reflect on what is important to you and which direction you need to lead on from. So please share with me, how does that overview sort of sound? How is that relating to your current life and with what's happening at the moment personally to you? But sending much healing to everyone, especially if you are going through something, sending you all a lot of healing. Try not to get too caught up in all the media and all that too. I find it, I might only watch the news maybe once a week just to keep updated. Otherwise, you don't want to be listening to that drowning energy. It's not very lovely at all. And you want to keep vibrating positively and high. Yeah, please let me know how that resonates with you. So that was just our midweek catch-up. So that's sort of what the energy is like moving forward. In respect to what's happened with our Sunday, Monday reading with the energy of the week cards, it sort of makes sense that it can be a bit of an overwhelming week this week as well. So take it step by step. Don't be overwhelmed by it. I would like to welcome everyone as well. I know that there's been quite a few people saying hello, and welcome to everyone as well that's joined. Thank you for tagging and sharing your friends. It's such a blessing to have us all here together in our little community. And I see that there's a good question there by Rachel. Do you think these cards are coming up because of who is watching you, or what do you think brings these cards out? Good question there, Rachel. So the way that I always ask Spirit and for guidance is for them to provide us with messages that is relevant to everyone watching. And I always believe that every single one of you that is watching live right now, or whether you're tuning into this as a replay later on, you were all guided to be here at this particular time. And so the message that gets put forward will hopefully be of good value to you. Whether it's the whole part of it, maybe there might be just a little bit of an inkling that comes from it, but overall it should resonate with most of you, I'd like to hope. I hope that answers your question there, Rachel, but that's definitely a good question. I love questions like that. It just shows that you're thinking outside of the box a little bit as well. Let's see. If I do go quiet, I am just quickly reading. As you can imagine, the comments do tend to scroll up really quickly. Welcome to all of you as well, first-time viewers. Make sure as well, you follow and like my page. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on anything important that I post or share. We do try to catch up every Wednesday for a bit of an energy update. And just as a quick reminder as well, I do offer in-person and telephone sessions. I am based in Sydney for those of you that would like a private reading with me. And I also offer telephone, WhatsApp and Skype sessions. All my appointments are available on my website at sampetru.com.au. I have been quite booked out for the 2 to 3 months ahead, but I have added some extra appointments for the coming months just to help for those additional requests as well. Now let's see. That's very good of what you've said there, Lauren, in sort of additional information from what was added earlier on. We're all bringing that energy to the feed and what's generally happening. Exactly. There's definitely a lot going on. So sending everyone much healing at this time. What I would like to do, actually, we will have some time. I always love to give away a couple of readings. I always feel guided to give back to everybody as well. So I will do that, as I'm always guided. However, I would like just to take a moment, if you're in a safe place right now, so if you're not, if you're just at home relaxing, just close your eyes and just take a moment to find peace and grounding where you are. Just close your eyes, take a deep breath in. With every breath that you take in, you breathe in positivity and calm energy. And with every exhale, you release energy that is no longer in your best interest. And you send it back to the universe for transmutation. Take a deep breath in and relax. Allow the universe to provide balance and clearing and protective energy all around you at this time. And so it is. Just take a moment to come back. And that is just a very gentle, very short meditation. And the reason I always like to implement them wherever I can, because it doesn't matter what we're doing. If we're at work, if you're standing in queue waiting to pay for your groceries, or you might just have a moment between a phone call that you need to make and you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed and you need the angels and the universe to help rejuvenate, allow you to find that grounding. Just focus on your breathing and bring it back. Just bring it all back. So many blessings. Welcome to everyone again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Lovely to see you all. Now, I would love to give some readings away, just mini little readings. If you're interested in having a mini reading, if you're guided to have a reading, please let me know. Please make a comment, and I go to whomever I'm drawn to by spirit. And so, yeah, don't take it personally if you're not selected. Spirit does guide me to whom is in need. So let me know that you're there. Lovely to see you all too. Thank you so much for tuning in as well. Just as a quick little reminder as well, while everyone's commenting too, I do have my final psychic mediumship and self-development workshop starting on Tuesday next week. This is the last one for 2020. If you're wanting to grow with your intuition and grow as a person individually, and walking alongside me on that journey in a small group, please enroll by the end of this week. On Friday is our last day for enrollments. It would be a pleasure to have you there too. Okay. Thank you. Wow, there's so many people on this evening. Lovely to see you all. Okay, when I go quiet, I'm just tuning into the energy, everyone. It's amazing how quickly these comments scroll through. Okay, let's go. Okay. And I have to say, Shanae Millgate, I'm being drawn to you. Thank you for sending that little psychic ball through too. Shanae, if you can just let me know that you're still there, please, and I'll draw some cards for you there, love. Now, this reading is for Shanae Millgate. Lovely, Shanae. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Okay. Now, Shanae, I'm just giving the cards a good shuffle. Okay. Lovely, Shanae. Thanks for confirming that you're still there. And welcome too. I hope you're all staying warm. It's really cold today. Okay, Shanae, here we go. I just had to give them a nice big shuffle. Okay, Shanae, what seems to be happening around you? It feels like the first card that was drawn for you, Shanae, is the card of the crown chakra. The card of the crown chakra represents how grounded you feel on earth, but it also has a lot to do with your purpose and how you fit into the bigger picture. Usually when it comes up in a reading, it means that you're finding a little bit of trouble fitting in. It feels like you're not necessarily doing everything that you'd like to be doing. So there might be a sense of detachment from what you're actually doing and what's happening around you. It does feel like there's a bit of uncertainty and ungrounding from you, and it's come up specifically around your material needs. So you've actually got the card of material harvest and the card of deception and envy. So it feels like there's a new opportunity that's sort of being prepared for you, and because you can't see the outcome of it just yet, you might find that you've been a little bit in a bit of a negative state, and that is okay because a sense of worry just shows that you're caring about what's happening, and you might be looking for something to find you a little bit more grounding. Now, the good thing here, Shanae, is that the card of material harvest, as you might see there, is the card of number 9. So number 9 in numerology is all about new beginnings and transformation. So although you might not necessarily see where you're going, the universe is giving you reassurance that you've worked quite hard to be where you are at this particular time, and you are going to receive. So it wouldn't surprise me if you had a new opportunity that you might have just started, that you might be doubting, or there's one that's sort of knocking on your door any moment now. The card that follows on from that is also the card of triumph. So although there's a little bit of ups and downs happening with you at the moment, the card of triumph means that the energy will become a little bit more fast-paced for you. You might feel like it's in a bit of a rush, but things are heading in the right direction, because you've also been... the final card was fulfillment of wishes, which means that although there's a bit of a flux, there's a lot of changes happening for you at this particular given time, you are going to get what you actually want. Just hold on for the ride in the meantime, though. Shanae, many blessings to you. Good luck with everything that's happening, because it does look like it's quite overwhelming, but it does show that you will get through it. Shanae, many blessings again, and please let me know how that resonates with you. Many blessings, and thank you for tuning in as well. Okay, now I'm just going to have a quick look through the comments, because they do tend to go quickly. And please share how your reading, resonates with you. It's always really interesting to hear what happens. I'm just having a look at the comments. Oh, it's lovely to see you all too. Thank you so much. Kirsten, I did see one of your questions there. Sam, will you be having others? If you're referring to my workshop, Kirsten, there will be possibly more workshops held next year. However, the one that I'm running at the moment is the final one for this year. If you are looking, if anyone's looking for payment arrangements, I can, send an email through my website, or contact us through an inbox message on social media, and either myself or my administration manager will help you organise something like that if you have any questions like that. A good question there. Okay, now we do have time for another reading. So for those of you that are still tuning in, please let me know that you're interested in having a little mini reading with me this evening. And we'll see what we can do. We'll see who Spirit guides us to. For those of you that would like a private session with me, please visit my website at sampetru.com.au. I offer telephone, WhatsApp and Skype readings internationally and Australia-wide. And for those of you that are in Sydney, I'm based in Leichhardt, and I can offer in-person sessions there. In-person sessions have been a bit hard to get into. There has been a waiting period of up to 3 months. However, I have added some extra slots this month just to help catch up with everyone waiting. Yeah, please take a look at my website. Just having a quick look. Oh, Shanae, you've actually responded there. I've just seen your message, love. Let's have a quick look at what you said. Thank you, Sam. I needed that. A lot of what you said relates to what you're sending. Many blessings. Heart, heart. You're very welcome, Shanae. Many blessings and good luck with everything as well. Much healing, and it sounds like an exciting time for you though, so just hang in there. Just hang in there. As a lot of you will notice as well, when it comes to me doing guidance and readings, I don't actually, unlike a lot of, I don't know what you might have seen previously through other readers, but I don't actually ask questions. I always believe that whatever you get from Spirit is what you need to get. So let's see who is there and who we can read for. Just silent because I'm tuning into everyone. Don't mind my silence, everybody. And just remember, if you haven't been chosen tonight, please don't take that the wrong way. I always just try to do as many as I can, and I go to whom I'm guided to by Spirit. So Who is that? Okay. Okay, Katie. Katie, I'm being drawn to you. Katie, just let me know that you're still there, please, Katie. Katie Cuneo. Apologies if I've mispronounced your names at all. Katie, if you're still there, please let me know. I'm just tuning into your energy as well as we speak. Let's see what's happening around you, Katie. I'm just giving the cards a bit of a shuffle. Oh, lovely to see you there, Katie. Thank you for confirming that you're there. Okay, let's see what's going on around you, shall we? Okay, Katie, I know I started to shuffle the cards, but I'm just going to tune into you actually first because there's a lot going on. Sorry if you can hear things being thrown around and banging in the background. I've got Oliver and Sebastian having a bit of fun, so just adds a bit of extra ambience to the mood this evening. Okay. I'm glad, Katie. I really Spirit is really talking loudly to you. I did go to shuffle the cards, but I keep getting told to put them down for you. So I'm actually tuning into you energetically. So just bear with me, Katie, and I'll see what Spirit has to say. Okay. Okay, Katie. Spirit is talking about the way that the energy is appearing, Katie, around you. I keep getting like a feeling of someone being pulled away from you. So I do feel like this male energy that has come through, I do feel like he's slightly older than you. When I describe someone's energy, it's just to help ascertain who it might be in your life. So when I tune into his energy, I feel like he was suddenly detached from you. Like I feel like his passing was unexpected. When I mean unexpected as well, like sometimes someone might be sick for a while and you might sort of, they might have a terminal illness. With him, I don't know why, but it just feels like everything happened all of a sudden. I feel like it's all in my chest and it feels like I'm gasping. Like it's like I've kind of lost my breath all of a sudden. So I'm not sure if that's resonating with you straight away there. He seems to be like he's in a bit of a, when someone passes away, they lose anything that happened to them. So they're not feeling any pain. They're not, in hurt anymore. When we pass away, all we do is feel love and light. So I want to reassure you that he is doing okay. He's fine. But I do feel like there's a sense that I feel like I've lost my breath. So I don't know what's happened to his chest, but it's like it's all up in here. Let me just have a look. There's quite a few comments that I've just noticed, Katie. I feel so privileged. My ex passed and has visited me this week and he will not go. The comments, sorry, I've just lost it there. That's him. And yes, he was 10 years older. He was killed by a drunk driver. Was devastating. He was crushed. So that could explain the breathing and him being pressed down. I'm so sorry to hear that, Katie. It's not the best circumstances I can understand. Sending you many blessings. I'm sending you a lot of healing. Sorry, I just have to take a moment because he really did love you, Katie. So I'm just feeling, I get quite emotional with these readings, not only because I genuinely care about what I do, but I can also feel and sense the energy between your past loved one and you. So the energy it never disappears. The energy always remains. But I'm just sending you much healing. He wants you to know that he does love you. he does feel like there's a sense that he's going to miss out on certain things. Like it feels like he feels in a way that, I can't believe that this kind of happened. We don't actually get to choose when we pass away, just like we don't choose when we are born. Our soul does in some degree before we're born, but he's always going to be around you. Katie, I also wanted to point out to you, I don't know if this has any significance to you, but he's wearing a shirt. I feel like it's a collared shirt, but it's quite brightly coloured. I feel like there's splotches of different colours all around it. And the colour, I'm going to go with the colour pink, seems to be quite prominent on this shirt. It seems to be quite big and baggy on him. So I don't know if that was a gift that you had given to him, or maybe he just liked wearing, shirts that were maybe a little bit out there and quite brightly coloured. But he just wanted me to tell you about that. So I don't know. And that's the funny thing with mediumship. My job is just to pass on the message. I don't always understand the context of what something might be. However, it would always likely make sense to you. And if it doesn't make sense straight away, it usually does mean something along the track. But he does send many blessings to you there, Katie. I'm going to send you much healing. And I just want you to know that he is all around you. But it looks like he really did describe what happened to him with that pressing feeling that I sort of picked up on around his chest area. And his breathing. So that sort of seems to be where that has come from. But if that shirt doesn't make much sense straight away, it's okay. I know during a session, you can sometimes feel a bit overwhelmed and not everything will come to you straight away. But I would like just to take a moment, Katie, just to surround you with white light of protection, allow you to find your grounding and peace, and giving you that time to grieve and sending you that healing. But all the best for you, Katie, and your family and your son. I bet that you are, Katie. Yes, he's very specific with how he died, how he passed. Yeah, I did feel that. It was like the first sense of energy that I felt as soon as he came in. And I did have the cards in front of me, and I kept going to shuffle. And as I kept doing that, it's really funny. Spirit just comes up and starts knocking on the door, and it's like, no, I have to put these down. We've got something else to do today. But sending you much healing there, Katie. All the best. For those of you who would like a private session with me, please take a look at my website at sampetru.com.au. I offer telephone, WhatsApp and Skype sessions globally and Australia-wide, and locally in Leichhardt in Sydney. It's been lovely connecting with all of you this evening. As a final reminder as well, we do have my final psychic mediumship and self-development workshop, which starts on Tuesday next week. Enrollment closes this Friday. So if you are interested, please make sure that you enroll. Payment plans are available if needed. Please contact us through my website or through social media as well. But many blessings to everyone. Lovely connecting with you all too. I hope you enjoy the rest of the week. Make sure that you are mindful on how the energy manifests as per our guidance this week, and use that to your advantage as well. Okay, but it's been really lovely connecting with you all. It really has been. I'm just seeing all of the comments there. I honestly love seeing all of the support and that community feeling that we all have here. It's so lovely to see you all supporting one another, just looking at all the thank yous and all the blessings that everyone's sending to each other. I can see all of the love that you're all sending as well. But we will leave it there for this evening, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. Many blessings. Make sure that you follow and like my page, share with your friends. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube and Instagram and Facebook channels. I'm always around, as you can tell. But all the best. It's been lovely connecting with all of you. I would love to send you all much healing, positive light, and a lot of energy. But all the best, and thanks again. Bye for now.